This time, on Colores. Rob Jana at Albuquerque's Jefferson Middle School transforms the classroom and the students.
They're failing most of their classes, or not doing well, or even if they're doing well, they're disengaged, they're disconnected. And so I'm hoping that creating this environment and giving them a chance to succeed at something that they love can start changing their perspective of themselves.
Robert Hunter has shared the stage with rock legends. Years later, he trades his heavy metal roots for jazz.
Good music is good music, doesn't matter what it is.
The 2008 winner of Gospel Dream, Melinda Watts, shares her passion for making music.
My goal now is to help other people realize their dreams because I'm living mine.
It's all ahead on Colores.
This program is part of American Graduate. Let's make it happen. A public media initiative made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Rob Janov is using rock and rhythm to help students realize their potential.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You walk in the room, and you're just like, what?
They burst through the door and can't wait to start.
You don't see all of these weird posters and cool instruments around a regular classroom. So that's kind of why I was like, is this really school? I love this class. It's fun, and like I never thought I could like just stand up there and play in front of people, but I know it wasn't. But when it wasn't like normal. I'm sorry. It's okay. It wasn't normal. And it was like, wow, I didn't know that this could like ever happen.
I'm going to count you in with this very annoying cowbell. 30 kids playing on rock instruments is a sight to see, first of all. But they're eager. They just can't wait to jump on the instruments and start playing and exploring.
Okay, we'll clap, and then we'll go to the instruments after this. First clap, ready?
There's a notion in our society that certain people can be musicians and certain people can't. And I think that's ridiculous. I think everyone can play music.
Really, everybody, sing a hand. How about it?
And that's the whole idea behind Rocking with a Band, is that I want to provide music for any and every kid, even if they've never played an instrument, never took a lesson.
You can't believe that you're in it. Like, you just always see people doing it and you're like, I wonder how they do it. But when you're really in it, you're like, it's not that bad.
Most of the kids in Rockin' Rhythm Band have never played music before. So the first thing I tell them is, we can do this. You can play music, yeah. I almost look baffled at their idea that they can't do it. And I think the key is to create an environment where they feel safe, so they know that they can fall down, make some mistakes. No problem, get back up. Try it again, try it again.
When we first started, I was really worried. I was like, how am I gonna play these instruments?
I was terrified to play in front of people.
How am I gonna do these songs? I mean, what if I just am terrible?
The first time, obviously, it's terrible, but you're gonna get the hang of it and your confidence will build up and build up.
It's like when you first get a part in a song and then you learn how to do it exactly how it's supposed to be done, you feel so like happy. It's like, oh my God.
But now I think, wow, like it's really not that scary or not that hard. You just have to focus. So my perspective has changed a lot.
It helped me realize that I can do this, you know? I can stand in front of a crowd and show what I can do.
You may find out that yourself, that means nothing was ever there. You can't go forcing something that just not right. No time to search the world around, 'cause you know where I'll be found when I come around.
And I know every word to every song on my phone. So I'd say I have like 220 songs.
There's 88% of the kids who don't choose to be in music classes. That's most of the kids, but they love music.
It's not all Beethoven in here. It's music is music, whether what it is, like whether or not what it is, either if it's Beethoven or Bon Jovi. I didn't really find music. It kind of found me in a way. Once I got to start playing and actually start listening and actually start to hear what music was all about. Like a song, it's a story.
We all have that one song that when we hear it, we just think automatically like, oh my gosh, I can relate so much to this song. And it's just one of those things where it's easily relatable because other people have been through the same thing and you feel like you aren't alone when you've been through some things. And when you hear it, you're just like, oh, okay, that kind of makes me feel better.
These are the kids who wouldn't choose to be in traditional music classes.
You get to try different things, maybe something that you would never try, but you're trying it now. And it also makes it easier for you to learn because you want to learn it.
I pride myself on the fact that these kids in Rock and Rhythm Band come from every background, every socioeconomic, cultural, academic background. They're all in there playing together. And in order to capture their attention, we need to make school match them. Right now, school does not match kids, at least these kids, especially at-risk kids. It's irrelevant to them.
I was really shy. I didn't really want to talk to anybody. I was kind of a loner, if you would call it. But yeah, and when I started this class, like I got more confident, and even my parents noticed that I was more outgoing.
For a lot of kids, this is their success in school.
It changes my perspective because I looked at school as a boring place, but now I look at it as a place where I can have fun, but also get work done. Yeah, and you learn something about yourself. You learn, well, maybe if I try, and if I'm not so unenthusiastic about it, then I can get it done.
they're failing most of their classes, or not doing well, or even if they're doing well, they're disengaged, they're disconnected. And so I'm hoping that creating this environment and giving them a chance to succeed at something that they love can start changing their perspective of themselves.
Discovered that I can actually play instruments, and if you believe in yourself, then you can just really accomplish anything, and it's a good feeling.
I think we're becoming obsessed with objectives and goals and standardized testing, and I understand why we are becoming obsessed with that. We want to see outcomes. But while we're focused so intensely on this objective, looking so intensely over here, we miss amazing opportunities to engage the kids and connect with them and help them feel like what they have to say and what they do matters.
Singers, you pick the song. You gotta come to consensus.
Like Mr. Janoff, he lets you find your voice in this classroom. He lets you find who you are.
Okay. How about Seven Nation Army?
The thing about this class is you can play what you want, you can like what music you want, and no one's going to judge you for it.
So I asked the kids, that's what I did. I want to find out what would make you want to be here, what would be exciting for you. And certainly having electric guitars and drums and keyboards, having a rock band is very engaging for the kids. But what I discovered was a much more compelling reason why these kids, even though they're crazy about music, weren't choosing music in school. And a lot of them felt really disconnected or unsuccessful. And that is the culture of the classroom. And so I set out to create a different kind of culture. The kids have a voice, they get to help pick songs, they get to switch instruments and explore the whole room.
You get to discover what you're good at, what you're bad at, what you like, what you love. You get to discover your strengths and your weaknesses.
You get to try different things, maybe something that you would never try, but you're trying it now. And it also makes it easier for you to learn because you want to learn it.
Through creating this program, I've learned that the school system is going this way, and the kids in our society are going this way, and we're losing them. I suggest a much more radical approach towards school. Let's expand what it means to play music in school. Let's expand what it means to be educated.
Work on that one.
Testing and objectives and benchmarks, if you focus so intensely on those, then you're going to miss all this wonderful stuff going on around you. There are so many learning opportunities that we miss because we're obsessed with numbers and stats. We got to get them ready for the standardized tests. We got to get them ready. We have to meet all these objectives. Meanwhile, the kids are dying in there. I see them. You can see it in their eyes every day. They're sitting there, but inside, they're fading away.
Performing for the concert I was really, I felt prepared for it, and I felt confident because Mr. Janoff prepared us for it, and even if I wasn't doing as well as I'd hoped to or as well as I thought that I would, if I was having fun, then the audience would have fun too.
And once they see that they can play music, and once they experience being in a rock band, and it sounds good, they're hooked.
I set you free. I told you you could always count on me, darling. From that day on, I made a vow. I'll be there when you want me somewhere.
When I finished the concert, it was really good, and I'm so glad all of that hard work paid off. You feel accomplished and really proud of yourself, and when people come to watch you, you're like, oh yeah, that was me. I learned, I played this song.
You don't even think that you could try singing, but
finding out that you can do it. I mean, even if you're not amazing or professional, like you can still do it, even if it doesn't matter how you do it or who you are, you can do it.
It's really been fun and game-changing.
And I find that the more I talk about rock and rhythm band, the less I talk about music, and the more I talk about helping kids make a good life for themselves. And help kids develop confidence and learn how to work together as a team, problem solve, feel like they have a voice in their world.
I think you do learn a lot in this class. And even if it's not academic, it's about yourself and about setting goals and accomplishing them.
When I was younger, like I didn't know what I wanted to do. And then when I got into this class, I felt like I understood who I was more. I knew that I was a person who loved music.
To keep me from getting to you, baby.
And I feel really proud of myself because we always do an amazing job in here because we practice so hard. And I'm proud of all my classmates and everybody who played.
You know, you're learning teamwork and how to interact with people and how to play instruments. And you're also learning that if you put your mind to something and if you really want to do that, you can accomplish it. If there's a will, there's a way. And I really learned that in this class.
Hey folks, that's it. We're out of time. Oh, that's really fast, wasn't it?